Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss what is solution, the components of solution and how to express the concentration of the solution. So please watch the video till the end, you will understand each and every concepts. Okay, when we talk about solution, it is a homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent, yes or no? So generally minimum two component is required for a solution. So that is also called as binary solution. So what is a solution? You can see it is a homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent. What do you mean by solute? What do you mean by solvent? See, once you dissolve 10 gram of glucose in 100 ml of water, so the component which is present in a smaller quantity is called as solute. So here 10 gram of glucose is there, so glucose is solute, and the component which is present in generally larger quantity is called as solvent. So water is present in large quantity, so water is what? A solvent. Am I clear? Can see the definition. Solute, the component of solution which is generally present in a smaller quantity is called a solute. Example here in this case glucose. Solvent, it is the component of the solution which is generally present in large quantity, yes or no? If the number of component is 2, it is called as generally binary solution. If it is 3, ternary solution. If it is 4, quaternary solution. So based on the number of component we can classify solution also: binary solution, ternary solution, quaternary solution. Okay, here we will focus more on the various ways to find the concentration. Before understanding the various ways to find the concentration, you should know what is mole. Okay, so here I have taken some symbols like for solute I have considered as a second component, solvent I have taken as first component of the solution. So mass or weight in chemistry is same. For solute W2, for molecular mass M2, for volume of solute V2, for number of moles N2 we are using the symbols. Okay now, similarly for solvent, as it is the first component, so weight is W1, molecular mass is M1, volume is V1, and number of moles is N1. Okay, how do you find the number of moles? You have learnt in the grade 11 mole is what? Given weight by molecular weight. If I want the mole of solute, so weight of solute by molecular weight of solute, yes or no? So mole is what? Given weight by molecular weight or molecular mass. Okay, so how do you find the number of moles of solute? Weight of solute by molecular weight of solute. So can we represent number of moles of solute as N2, okay, weight of solute as W2, and molecular weight as M2. Similarly, number of moles of solvent, that is N1, as it is the first component, weight of the solvent, that is W1 by molecular weight. So I have written same thing here. N2 is what? W2 by M2, N1 is what? W1 by M1. Now these are the various methods to express the concentration of the solution: mass percentage, volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, parts per million, mole fraction, molarity, molality, normality. Okay, this is generally deleted in the syllabus. Okay, so but you should know the relationship between the molarity and normality. Okay, mass percentage, how do we find the mass percentage? It is nothing but mass of one component by mass of all the component into 100. Percentage, how do we find? By multiplying by 100. Suppose I want the mass percentage of solute, so mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. So mass of solute is W2, mass of solution is what? Mass of solvent plus mass of solute. So W1 plus W2 into 100, yes or no? Similarly, we talk about the volume percentage. Volume of solute by volume of solution into 100. So V2 by V1 plus V2 into 100. Am I clear? See, sometimes the solute is present in very minute quantities in the solution. So in that case, we are finding the concentration in parts per million, called as ppm. Okay. So parts per million is there. So number of parts of one component by number of parts of all the component into million means what? 10 to the power 6. 1 million means 10 lakhs. So 10 to the power 6 we have to multiply. Okay, here we have also mass by volume percentage, which is nothing but mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Okay, and parts per million is what? Number of parts of one component by number of parts of all the component into 10 to the power 6. Next, how do you find the mole fraction? Mole fraction is generally represented as X. It is nothing but number of moles of one component by number of moles of all the component. Okay, it has no unit also because it is the ratio of two same quantity. Suppose I want the mole fraction of solute, so number of moles of solute by number of moles of solute plus number of moles of solvent. Okay, so we can write x2 as x2 is equal to n2 by n1 plus N2. Okay, N2 is the number of moles of solute, N1 is the number of moles of solvent. N2 is what? Number of moles of solute only. Okay, it has a no unit because it is the ratio of two same quantity. Suppose I want the mole fraction of a solvent, so it is what? N1 by N1 plus N2. One more thing you should remember, the sum of all the mole fraction in a solution is 1. So x1 plus x2 is what? 1. Let's talk about molarity. Okay, what is molarity? It is the number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter. Okay, so we can see number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter. How do you find the number of moles of solute? W2 by M2. Yes or no? Weight of solute by molecular weight of solute by volume of solution in liter. Am I clear? So we can write W2 by M2 into 1 by V in liter. Yes or no? But in the numerical, most of the time the volume of a solution is given in milliliter. So to convert milliliter into liter, we have to multiply by 1 by 1000. Yes or no? Because 1000 ml is 1 liter, so 1 ml is 1 by 1000. So once you substitute here, molarity is W2 by M2 into 1 upon volume in milliliter is there, means you have to multiply by 1 by 1000. So 1000 will go to the numerator. So finally we can use this formula. Molarity is what? W2 by M2 into 1000 by volume in milliliter. What will be the SI unit? It is a mole per liter. Am I clear? Next we talk about molality first. Okay, molality is nothing but a number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in kg. Okay, number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in kg. So W2 by M2, that is the number of moles of solute, by mass of solvent is what? W1 in kg. So W2 by M2 into 1 by W1 in kg. But if in the problems mass of solvent is given in gram, so we know that 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. So 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. So we have to multiply, okay, by 1 by 1000. Okay, so molarity is what? W2 by M2 into 1 by W1 in gram is given, means you have to multiply by 1 by 1000. So 1000 will go to the numerator. So final formula of molality is what? W1 by M1 into 1000 by W1. Sorry, this is W2 by M2. Weight of solute by molecular weight of solute. So this is W2 by M2 right now. So W2 by M2 into 1000 by W1. Okay, so what will be the SI unit? Mole per kg. SI unit of molality is what? Mole per kg. Normality. What is normality? It is the number of gram equivalent by volume of solution. How do you find the number of gram equivalent? It is weight of solute by equivalent weight. Weight of solute is what? W2. Equivalent weight we are finding a molecular mass by n factor. So we can write n times of W2 by M2. So once you substitute in the formula, okay, normality will get okay, number of gram equivalents, that is okay, number of gram equivalent formula is what? N into W2 by M2. So this is the formula for number of gram equivalent upon volume of solution. If it is in milliliters, you have to multiply by 1 by 1000. So 1000 will go to the numerator. If you see clearly, W2 by M2 into 1000 by volume in milliliter, it is nothing but a molarity formula. N is what? N factor. Okay, N factor, like for acid, okay, it is basicity. Okay, suppose acid is there, H2SO4. So how much H plus ion it is releasing? So basicity is what? 2. So N factor is what? 2. Okay, for base it is acidity. Suppose I talk about NaOH. So how much Na plus, how much OH minus ion is released? That is the acidity of a base. Okay, so N factor is what? 1. So that is N factor. So we can write the relationship. Normality is what? N factor into molarity. Okay, so I hope you understood all the various concepts. Okay, normality is not there in the syllabus. Okay, so I tried to explain what is solution, various ways to express the concentration of the solution. Generally you can score 3 to 5 marks, okay, related to these concepts. If you have understood, please like the videos and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.